the most important ingredient of leadership is character. Most of the proficiencies can be learned, but what's inside you is something that's difficult to change. By simply providing that inspiration, sometimes the subordinates are better than their leaders. I became mayor of Naga by accident. I was part of EDSA 1. I was working with San Miguel. The career path that I was looking at was succeed in a private company, make a niche as a senior executive later on. And here is this new government. It's asking you to make your own sacrifice, go back to the city, work in the city. And that's the basic reason why I returned. Of course, the other thing is the city has been good to the family. We owe it that at least one member of the family should serve the city. My father lost his eyesight when I was 4 years old. He inspired all of us because despite of the difficulties, he raised a family. We've done well. Every time I see a challenge, I see my father. If he can do it, then we can do it. That is the same motto that I've applied in City Hall. You know, if you just make a go of what we can do, we can be as good as anyone in the Philippines. Good governance should be demanded by the constituency. So unless there is a convergence between good citizens and good leaders, this is difficult. Naga is good not because of City Hall, but because of the Nagueño. You ask people to pay more taxes and they'll say, go ahead, do it. By simply providing that inspiration, sometimes the subordinates are better than their leaders. And I guess in the case of Naga, we've done well not because I'm smart, not because I'm good, but because I have good people who have discovered that they're better. People will be willing to make sacrifices if they trust their governors. People will understand the mistakes of their governors if they trust them. Have I made mistakes? Quite a number of mistakes. I will say that if only I can do it again, I'll do it differently. If I walk down the street of the city, I see people who are hopeful of the future despite the difficult times that we're facing. I see people who've struggled and who have succeeded because, you know, they relied on themselves. The reason I'm very confident of the city is because we have proven that despite difficult times, we have prospered. We are inspired not by how smart or how intelligent our leaders are. We are inspired by the kind of character that he demonstrates because, you know, you're not just a problem solver. You're also an inspirational guy that they can go to when things become very, very difficult.
Meron ng panahon ang hinahanap mo yung mahusay. Meron ng panahon na hinahanap mo yung matino. Hindi mo lahat ng mahusay ay matino. At hindi mo lahat ng matino ay mahusay.
Good and decent, that is how people describe Jesse Robredo. He received the highest honors, the Ramon Magsaysay Awards for Government Service, Asia's equivalent of the Nobel Prize. When he was mayor, Robredo ran Naga City like a CEO, turning around a bankrupt company. He closed the budget deficit, institutionalized involvement of civil society organizations in governance, allowed public access to government transactions, and eradicated hueteng. His appointment to the DILG, a very political agency, gave him the opportunity to make a difference on a national scale. But he had his critics. Naga City, after all, is a park compared to the jungle that is the whole Philippines. And Manila politics proved difficult. What he did with hueteng in Naga was harder to do nationwide.
It was found out that hueteng was too big, an organized gambling syndicate, that it would take definitely just more than the DILG secretary to get it out.
But they said the same things about him when he was mayor, and he proved them wrong. Employees did notice some change when Robredo took over. He is very hands-on, they say. He doesn't just deal with the top brass. He visits the ground to check that his programs are working.
Chinelas, shorts, and a simple t-shirt. This was the favorite getup of the late Interior and Local Government Secretary Jesse Robredo. Robredo and his 4 siblings grew up in a simple house in Barangay Tabuco where his parents still live today. He went to Naga Parochial for grade school, a private Catholic school where he is remembered as one of the role models.
The pupils to feel that he was once a parochial boy. And not only that, with all the achievement that he had given, not only here locally in Naga City for 18 years. Remember, he has been a mayor for 6 terms.
Robredo attended Ateneo de Naga University for high school before going to De La Salle University for college. After graduation, he worked in a top corporation before returning to Naga, inspired by the People Power Revolution. Nagueños elected Robredo mayor of Naga when he was 29. He worked in City Hall for a total of 18 years. Unlike traditional offices, his desk came before his secretaries, so locals could enter freely and speak to him directly. His office stayed simple, unchanged for his 6 terms as mayor.
Down to earth as a mayor. Wala siyang mga area, no? Wala siyang mga cordon sanitaire. Very approachable, but at the same time, very intense sa trabaho niya.
When Robredo became DILG secretary, he maintained his modest lifestyle. He came home on weekends to be with his family, a humble 3-story home in Barangay Dayangdang. He biked everywhere around the city and went to Mass every Sunday at the tiny open-air barangay church 2 streets away, before returning to Malacanang for the week. A true son of Naga, Robredo was a faithful devotee to the Virgin of Peña Francia, the patroness of Bicol.
Sa paglipas ng panahon, unti-unting naiipon ang nakaraan at alaala na kay ganda.
Ngunit kahit pigilan ko man, nakaraay maiiwan at sa paggalaw panahon, mapapalitan ng bagong ngayon.
Bring the noise!
Tignan mo ang bayan ng laki ng pagbabago. Ating galaw, sumasabay sa ikot ng mundo. Dahil sa pagkakaisa, lahat ay sama-sama. Pinaghirap ang pangarap, ngayon ay narito na. Ngunit sa puso ko mayroong di magbabago. Proud ako maging Pilipino. Pagsisikap ang naging daan upang pangarap ay masimulan. At ngayon nga ng aking tingnan, ibang-iba na ang aking bayan.
Tingnan mo ang bayan ng laki ng pagbabago. Ating galaw, sumasabay sa ikot ng mundo. Dahil sa pagkakaisa, lahat ay sama-sama. Pinaghirap ang pangarap, ngayon ay narito na. Ngunit sa puso ko mayroong di magbabago. Proud ako maging Pilipino.
Maraming beses dilim nagdaan, bayan ay sinubukan.
Ngunit dahil sa paninindigan natin, wala tayong hindi kayang gawin. Tingnan mo ang bayan ng laki ng pagbabago. Ang galaw, sumasabay sa ikot ng mundo. Dahil sa
relasyon